Hey crew, now after watching this video, you better not say Hunters got the short end of the stick with the Void 3.0 because man, is this build insanely strong, especially in endgame content. It has survivability and damage, so the best of both worlds, and doesn't rely on any exotic at all, which kinda just blows my mind. That means the possibilities are great here. You could do exotic for damage with your super, you could do exotic for ability regen for the build, you could do an exotic for survivability. There's all kind of different options here, which is crazy. This first minute of the gameplay is just a normal Lost Sector, and then it will go to the Legendary campaign to show how it stacks up in difficult content, but I wanted to show it in the Lost Sector too, just to show how strong the Volatile debuff can be on any Void weapon can apply it for us within this build. So any Void weapon. This build revolves around making everything volatile, so they take extra damage from the Void explosions and can spread this volatile debuff to other enemies. We have infinite invis with this build, and it's procced by just getting a single kill with our weapon. We have a decent uptime on our abilities, but we focus more on the volatile and then buffing ourselves with damage reduction and bonus weapon damage to shed through these enemies on the Legendary campaign. If you find this video helpful or enjoyable, then make sure to hit that subscribe button for me and become part of the crew here. For my dedicated viewers, basically the captains of the ship, you guys know who you are. If you could let the video play out till the end for me, that would be absolutely wonderful. It really helps the channel out and it really helps the video out, and thank you so much. I really appreciate it if you do that. There will be a full build pic somewhere in the video for you to screenshot and a dim link in the description. I will be streaming over on Twitch when this video is live, so come on over and say hi, and if you want to get the Long Live the Queen emblem that you see on screen, it's a pretty sweet emblem. All you have to do is give 2 subs to a streamer of your choice, and make sure your Bungie account is linked first. See you over on the Twitch channel. The link is down in the pinned comment for you. Of course, we're using the new Night Stalker Void 3.0 subclass, and I was using the Mobius Quiver super. The dodge that you want to be running is Marksman Dodge. You get a faster regen on it because it has a quicker cooldown than the other dodge, and it also reloads your weapons for you. And then I was using Vortex Grenade, a grenade that creates a vortex that pulls targets inward and continuously damage those trapped inside. It's a really good grenade all around, just in case you miss your target a little bit, it still sucks them in. Now for the aspects, Stylish Executioner is our first one. Defeating a weakened, suppressed, or volatile target grants invisibility and true sight. We are always defeating volatile targets, so we're always getting invisibility off a weapon kill and true sight. After performing a Stylish Execution, your next melee attack, while invisible, weakens targets. And then we have Vanishing Step. We're just using this mainly for the 2 fragment slots, but we also get our dodge makes us invisible, and our dodge comes up quite often. This is like a get out of jail free card. Now for fragments, I was using Echo of Undermining. Your Void Grenades weaken targets, of course, so we can weaken everything that we fight. We also have Echo of Remnants. Your lingering grenade effects, Vortex Grenade, Void Wall, Void Smoke, and Axiom Bolt have increased duration, so our Vortex Grenade lasts longer on the field. We're also using Echo of Persistence. Void buffs applied to you, Invisibility, Overshield, and Devour have increased duration, so now our invisibility lasts even longer. And then we have Echo of Expulsion. Void ability final blows cause targets to explode. This one can be subbed out too because we're not getting too many Void ability final blows. I believe it's called Echo of Starvation. Yeah, picking up an Orb of Power grants Devour. So we'll probably go with that one in the future, but we'll see. Now, that's the entire subclass, and I want to go over one of the main mods you want to be running with this. So first off, in the artifact on the last column, the mod is called Volatile Flow. Picking up a Void Elemental Well grants your weapon, your Void weapons, volatile rounds. So this is what creates the volatile on all the enemies, all the Void explosions that you see going on. So you need this mod, and once you have this mod on, you have to pick up 1 Void Elemental Well, and Volatile Flow lasts for 17 seconds. That is a long time. So during those 17 seconds, you're just going crazy. You're killing everything, you're destroying everything, you're exploding everything with your Void weapons. This can be any Void weapons, so secondary, heavy, whatever you want. And once those 17 seconds are up, you're gonna need another Void Well. So how this works is to start off any activity, you're just gonna dodge. Dodging procs Reaping Wellmaker. Reaping Wellmaker states that after activating your class ability, your next weapon final blow on a combatant spawns a Void Elemental Well. That means any weapon final blow is a guaranteed Void Well. That's why we're using this, and our dodge is up all the time, so we always have this available. So basically every 17 seconds, you dodge to make sure you generate another Void Well. You grab that well and you have volatile rounds for a very long time. Now we're pairing this with Well of Tenacity, it got the 50% damage buff, or damage reduction buff, so to say, that was Protective Light. So we're subbing this in for Protective Light. Picking up a Void Elemental Well reduces the damage you take from combatants for a short period of time. Now this is on a low cooldown timer. It's only like 5 or 6 seconds, but that's okay because we're doing a few other things here. We have Elemental Armaments on. So basically what this states is combatant weapon final blows with a damage type that matches your subclass element have an escalating chance to spawn an Elemental Well. So we're spawning wells after our dodge, and now we're just mowing through enemies because of the Volatile debuff that we're spawning a lot of wells with Elemental Armaments. So we always have wells available with those two, and we're using them with Well of Tenacity. Now we also slot Fawn of Might, and the reason we slot Fawn of Might is because picking up an Elemental Well that matches your subclass energy type, it grants a temporary bonus to weapon damage of the same elemental type. Literally a 9 or 10 second damage buff on our Void weapon, and you really can't go wrong with that. On the class item is where the Volatile Flow mod is put on, and picking up a Void Elemental Well grants your Void weapons volatile rounds. This can actually be slotted in any slot. It's a combat mod technically, so you can use it anywhere. And then we also have Double Bomber, just so every time we dodge, we get some extra grenade coming back to us. Now, Void Weapons is the name of the game with this build. Like, what kind of Void Weapons are you running to make this really, really good? Like I said, my teammate was running Graviton Lance. He really enjoyed it, right? Post Ruffle's got that like 56 damage buff, technically, against red bars. Now, I was using Funnel Web. Funnel Web is really, really good this season. It's a new 900 RPM machine gun. It's literally just a world drop, so you have to get lucky on the drops you get. But it has a couple different things you can do. The 2 perks you want to be looking for is Subsistence and Frenzy. Frenzy gives you the damage buff, and Subsistence because you're getting the kills so fast and it's so strong with the volatile rounds that you're reloading your weapons automatically, and it also has the new origin trait on it called Vice Stinger. Damaging an enemy with this weapon has a small chance to reload the magazine and increase movement speed while aiming down sights. So we also get magazine reloaded because of this. Now, I had a bad roll. My roll in the video is like auto-loading holster and I think Thresh. Thresh actually isn't that bad, but auto-loading holster is basically a dead perk for this because I'm not putting it away. But I was still able to literally chuck off like 60, 70 rounds sometimes when the Vice Stinger origin trait procs. So it's kind of cool. It's actually a unique thing. And then you can do a couple different things as far as the rest of the mods go. On my helmet, I was running Harmonic Siphon. Rapid weapon final blows with damage matching your subclass type create an orb of power. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and enjoyable. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't seen the Warlock video or Titan video, they should be up on screen here in a second. Make sure you watch them. They're great. And if you haven't gifted 2 subs and you want that emblem, make sure to come over to my Twitch. I should be live right now, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.